It's another day off, and I am hanging out at home with my puppy right here, Vinny, and drinking some coffee. It's actually my Columbia Heights blend. So if you guys haven't seen my coffee reviews, shameless plug, if you haven't paid attention, there's a new show that came out on Fox. It's called The Resident. There's no way that I'm gonna watch a show about work when I'm not at work. But the reaction to this show on social media was intriguing. I saw a tweet the other night from Sydney McElroy, and she said, "I'd like to reassure anyone watching The Resident that physicians in training are generally supervised a great deal more than the show would indicate," and that immediately piques my interest. I have to at least watch this, right? And so, as a glutton for punishment, apparently, I decided that on my day off, I'm going to watch The Resident. I have the video pulled up, and while watching it, I figured, why not set up a camera and record my reactions so that you can see what an actual medical resident feels about Fox's new show, The Resident. Atlanta. So here we are in the surgical suite aboard the friggin' SS Enterprise. ORs don't look like this. They don't have like tray lighting and like all this stuff. I mean, this looks like we're on a friggin' Imperial Star Destroyer. Holy crap, she's taking pictures. We're 30 seconds in and there's a friggin' HIPAA violation. And the anesthesiologist is just happy to get out from behind the curtain and get in the game. Ooh. I already see a, oh shit, oh! Oh my god!
On an appendectomy?
It was about that.
I love how they were like, you hit an artery? On a simple surgery? On an appendectomy? Why is the chief of surgery doing appendectomies in a residency program? Already, we're like a minute in and I can see so many different inaccuracies, problems already before we even start. But let's press on. Let's not dwell on little things here.
There's an normal segment wide open. Call for 4 units of blood and 2 FFP stack and give them to Dellenberg.
Why not just use Surgiseal and just squirt it in there? Stop the bleeding. You're gonna get FFP? That's gonna take forever. I'm staying alive. His compressions are terrible, but they're at the right speed, I guess. Why are you stopping? Why are you stopping?
You're so dead.
Time of death.
Holy crap, he coded for like 45 seconds. Yeah, he's probably in shock. You just killed a guy during an appendectomy because you forgot to take your beta blocker for your tremor or whatever the heck is going on with him. I smell a story arc.
His left main clogged. Sudden cardiac event.
He's a young kid that had an appendectomy. He's gonna have an autopsy and they're gonna find out that that didn't happen.
That works.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. You can't just make up excuses for people dying and think that that's gonna fly.
No, there's no way to prevent this.
Not taking the selfies would have been a start, and not doing surgery when you're shaking would also help. Well, but I guess I'll continue. I hope that this isn't The Resident, because that bike is way too nice for anybody who's making a resident salary. If it was like a Schwinn that had like 2 different sized tires and one of them was a little bit soft,
Yeah, whatever.
that would be more realistic. I'm glad he's wearing a helmet though. It's good to wear a helmet, and he's at least doing that. Alright, so they're establishing the fact he's a rebel. He's a badass. He's a BA. I hope this isn't in the hospital. They literally went from, hey, here's the hospital, to a kind of sex scene, which gives the wrong message again about this hospital's morals. Oh, okay, no, it's an apartment. I own that light. Backstory about him. There he is. Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude in medicine. They want to establish the fact he went to Harvard. He's very smart. He's a great doctor. A great medical student, we'll say that. There's that murderer. Dang, this hospital's bougie. Oh, that's him, isn't it?
I read the file, bro. Yale, then Harvard. Let's go. 19 first authors. Step one.
If he's a resident, why did he have access to the files?
Anal tone. Stick your finger up his ass.
Get right to it.
A loose rectum means his legs may give out soon. Tight means there's no paralysis, so we need to know exactly how tight it is up there. This afternoon, we need to explore.
The digital rectal exam is a large part of internship here. I will agree with that. So far, I'm not really sure what to make of this show. This intern shows up to meet his resident who acts like a total dick. That bothers me a little bit. Like, he's supposed to be the guy I think I'm supposed to like in this show.
One is dry and cold. Now a new admission shows up with a bewildering array of symptoms.
This is fairly accurate. Lots of complaining
Dirt on her shoe.
takes place in downtime in a residency. Oh man, really?
But if you screw this one up, I won't wreck you. Got it.
It's a hell of a first day. Just throw him to the wolves.
Have you been taking your insulin?
I don't want to lick your neck.
He hasn't.
Severe gangrene.
It's never polite to gag in front of the patient. Eee. That's pretty accurate. Poorly controlled diabetics is a large majority of my day, but I don't break their toes off.
I'll stay if you give me 3 milligrams of Dilaudid.
Ha!
Get back in bed right now.
Alright, that was pretty accurate. I'll give him that. He's actually going at a good rate. Alright, they're switching on and off. They're running the... They didn't give up in 30 seconds on this one.
Congratulations, you got her heart beating again, but she's brain dead.
Well, at least he let him have his victory. He ran a code on his first day, which is insane. He got a rhythm back,
I'm kind of the nerd.
and then he just crushed his hopes and dreams. So the show feels like there's a lot of inaccuracies sprinkled in with some things that actually do happen in the hospital and some stereotypical things. So I know that there was someone who has worked in a hospital before who was consulted on this, because the walking in and asking for Dilaudid right away, that's one thing. That pump should not be blinking red like that. Someone should probably look at that. I know that they like to intermix technology, and medical technology is great, but I'll tell you that as a resident, I'm excited when I get a computer that has Dragon dictation on it, let alone this girl's got a freaking Iron Man, Tony Stark-esque setup with a Jarvis, and she's driving 8 arms with 2 controllers. Hang out and play with the billion-dollar surgical robot to carve up an apple in an OR.
What does it stand for?
Seems like a waste of resources, but if Shakes McGee over here takes on this surgery, we could have an interesting ending to this episode. Tons of people do go into medicine because they had an experience that made them want to change something about the medical experience. Surgery and medicine also clash a lot more in this than we do in real life.
Rod's in the ICU. It's touch and go. Prescott's there.
And we're back to absolute just asinine displays of inhumanity by doctors. People's head when they come here. Oh God!
What the hell's wrong with the machine?
It's definitely the
It would
machine.
be better for everyone.
Your little jittery hands didn't just stab that apple and
I'm always there for my patients.
that Prostate.
Just put that plum back on the table and let's
Oh, it's a
go on.
plum. No wonder it had a pit. I'm an idiot. That does not look like a plum.
Please get rapid response now. Get a CBC.
That's your go-to as an intern. Just call rapid. Has he gone through his training for Central Line? I think you have to be signed off on Central Line before you just start doing them. Scalpel? This guy's got no ultrasound guidance and he's about to just dig a scalpel into her neck? No, 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 no. Conrad, walk in. Yes. Stop him.
We need a Central Line now.
Stop him.
Go on.
No! Go on!
Conrad, seriously.
You heard me.
She's right, you should do it, not me.
Then why are you here?
Pre-med, med school, MCATs, was that just for fun?
Come on, be a doctor. Or go be something else.
No!
Stop, just-
Get an ultrasound probe, please. There are other things. Ah! What in God's name? So placing a central line is a really routine medical procedure. It happens all the time. But as an intern, we get like extensive training. And the first thing that you don't do is just plunge a scalpel into their neck.
Man and machine are melded, working as one.
He wasn't that stupid. His character would have been like gone. That would have been a total waste. We need to have like some villain that's a douche to balance out so that the resident can still act like a dick, but you'll like him because by comparison, he's not that dickish compared to the chief of surgery. It's definitely a good feeling finishing that first day and kind of getting that off of your back. Oh God, please don't tell me he's gonna... No. Oh no. Please tell me that he doesn't just kill this poor girl and feel okay about it. No. Oh man. Oh shit. Well, that Death Before Dishonor tattoo makes a lot more sense. The guy's a frickin' trained assassin. So that was the first episode of The Resident on Fox, and holy crap. It's entertaining, I guess, if you're somebody who's trying to get a glimpse into what it's like to be a resident or in medicine at all. This is definitely not the show to watch, but if you're just looking for something entertaining and you really like medical stuff, then I guess it's okay. I don't know, I probably won't be watching it. I'd rather watch The Mother of Dragons or some kids getting lost in the Upside Down. But overall, I would have to agree with most of Med Twitter. The show is terribly inaccurate. It's kind of borderline offensive to medicine in the sense that it just makes us look like we have no ethical compass at all. I would give it a 6 out of 10, with Scrubs being a 10 out of 10 and Grey's Anatomy being a 1. So anyway, he's getting restless over here. I think he's got to go outside. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Please subscribe down below and send me a message. Let me know what you thought of The Resident and whether or not you'll be tuning in next week. And I'll talk to you guys next time.